What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self-Defense, and today I want to talk about the hostage situation that went down the other day in Texas. A Texas rabbi, he actually threw a chair at the attackers and enabled him and his team to get away, or him and his friends to get away, or him and the other hostages to get away. So I'm going to go ahead and read this story real quick. The rabbi, who had been taken hostage at a Texas synagogue, said Monday he and two members of his congregation were able to escape after he threw a chair at the gunman who held them captive for 11 hours. Speaking publicly for the first time since Saturday's deadly drama at the Congregation Beth Israel, Rabbi Charlie, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, Cytron-Walker, age 46, said he made the decision to run as their tormentor was melting down after hours of negotiation. So normally they don't really negotiate with terrorists. They're not going to give them what they want. They're probably going to bring the SWAT team in. But he felt at that time that he was going to lose his life. He saw the attackers melting down. He saw it with his own eyes. And it's easy for the people who are negotiating with the gunman on the outside, but imagine being in that situation. Let's see here. I made sure the two gentlemen who were still with me were ready to go. The exit was not too far away. I told them to go. This man sacrificed himself. He didn't just throw the chair and try to run in front. He didn't throw the chair and push somebody down on the ground or anything like that. He told them to go. So yeah, man, he didn't try to push anybody down and then throw the chair and get himself away. He made sure the others already had a head start, and he threw a chair at the gunman. He fought a gun with a chair. It sounds crazy, but he was in that situation. And in a situation like that, you have to read the situation. Like, I would never teach somebody, oh yeah, throw a chair, but you have to do whatever you have to do to get out of the situation. And you have to follow your gut. You have to use your instincts. I threw a chair at the gunman and I headed for the door, he said, and all three of us was able to get out without even a shot being fired. So he probably cracked him upside the head with the chair, like full of adrenaline. It was only afterwards that police were able to enter the Reform Synagogue, which is located in the Fort Worth suburb of Colleyville. Man, that's where my friend is from, man. I need to give her a shout. And confront the 44-year-old gunman, Malik Fazel Akram. Akram, a British citizen, died in the standoff, and the authorities have not revealed the circumstances of his death. I mean, he either shot himself or somebody shot him. But I'm no psychic. Walker was being held as a hero by longtime friends for his cool handling of the terrifying situation. He is the most unassuming, egoless person you could ever meet, Joe Switcher of the American Jewish Committee said. He is the personification of a nice guy. Cytron-Walker is also the last person Switcher ever imagined would throw a chair at the dangerous gunman. He's an average-sized person. When I heard he had thrown a chair at the guy, I was so impressed. He's a hero. There's no other way to describe him. Prior to Saturday, the most athletic thing Cytron-Walker had boasted about was taking part in a 24-hour dance marathon. Hey, maybe they got him ready. Also, while still a student at the University of Michigan, he spent 48 hours living as a homeless person, his biography says. Originally from Lansing, Michigan, Cytron-Walker is a married father of two daughters who became Reform Synagogue first full-time rabbi in 2006 after learning the ropes as a rabbinical student while serving congregations in Florida, Michigan, and Ohio. He's very passionate about interfaith reach. Cytron-Walker has also been involved in reaching out to the LGBT community, according to his official bio. Before that, he worked at a civil rights organization in Detroit. Let's see here. I'm just skipping over a little bit. While the details of what exactly happened have not been clarified, Akram had Cytron-Walker call a rabbi in New York City to say he was being held hostage and to pass on the gunman's demand for the release of Afia Siddiqui. Siddiqui is being held in Texas federal prison after being convicted in 2010 of attempting to kill American soldiers in Afghanistan. Wow, so this rabbit hole runs a little deep right here. After his escape, Cytron-Walker wrote that he was filled with appreciation for those who offered their support and law enforcement officers who helped them escape the situation unharmed. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the CBI community, the Jewish community, the human community. I am grateful that we made it out. I am grateful to be alive. Cytron-Walker also credited the security training he's received in the past from the FBI, Colleyville police and civilian organizations for helping him to survive. So yeah, I know like Colleyville is really good about their policemen getting out there and just showing like teaching safety classes. I know they're very active in that. In the last hour of our hostage crisis, the gunman became increasingly belligerent and threatening. Without the instruction we received, we would not have been prepared to act and flee with the situation when the situation presented itself. Wow. Now that is an amazing story. The thing is, you never know when something is going to go down. And thank goodness. And like, I was just talking about the story. I didn't realize that he had taken like the classes. But yes, you definitely want to get with your local police and or FBI, and they can go over situations with you as far as like safety, if there's an active shooter in the building and what to do and things of that nature. Because they see this stuff all the time. They have things laid out and tips and advice that they can give you. But this is probably about, I would say about 30 minutes away from me, 30 minutes north. I live 30 minutes south of where this went down. And, you know, who would have made it? I don't know if I would have made it. You know, I don't know if I would have threw the chair. But the thing is, they even said he's just an average guy. It's not like he was some like crazy athlete, you know. Whether you believe in science, whether you believe in the fight or flight where he was adrenalized and where he got stronger, or whether you believe in a higher power was guiding his hand, whether you believe in both combined, he was able to make it out of that situation. Not by, you know, staying still, not by doing nothing. You know, he did wait 11 hours, showed a great amount of patience after 11 hours. But on that 11th hour, he knew, and I thought, you know, they weren't asking for money. They was trying to get somebody released from federal prison. And this is somebody who attacked and killed Afghan soldiers in Afghan. So this goes a lot deeper than just trying to get a couple of bucks. So that's probably why they weren't just coming and giving that up so fast. So anyway, man, if you read this story, or especially if you live in the area, hop on here, man, and give me a shout. If you know anything else about it, you can talk about it. That's all I got for this one. I'll see you on the next one.